Did Asajj Ventress know Darth Sidious? That's the first question. Second question is, did Asajj Ventress know that Darth Sidious was Chancellor Palpatine? And to the first question, yes, she did know Darth Sidious, because if you remember, in the Clone Wars movie, where Ahsoka was first introduced, Darth Sidious appears on the hologram with Dooku, and Asajj Ventress immediately bows down because she recognizes who she is. And even back in Legends, in the Clone Wars micro-series, she actually did meet Darth Sidious via hologram. And there were many Legends and canon sources where Asajj Ventress did somewhat, like it's not that she necessarily interacted with Darth Sidious, but she she respected him, and she knew that Darth Sidious was really in charge and that Darth Sidious was Count Dooku's master. Oh, by the way, did Asajj Ventress know that Count Dooku's Sith name was Darth Tyrannus? I mean, I guess she did, because I'm sure maybe she heard Darth Sidious calling him that, or maybe he told her, but yeah. So Asajj Ventress definitely knew about Darth Sidious, but does she know that Darth Sidious was Chancellor Palpatine? No, she did not. So if you look throughout Legends and canon, there's many examples where it seems pretty clear that Asajj Ventress has no idea who Darth Sidious really is, that Darth Sidious is Chancellor Palpatine. But in one canon source in particular, it's explicitly stated basically that Asajj Ventress has no idea that Darth Sidious is Chancellor Palpatine. In fact, she doesn't really seem to have much knowledge on him at all, other than the fact that she's seen him before. So in this paragraph in Dark Disciple, it says, Ventress had seen Darth Sidious before, again, proving my point that Ventress has seen Darth Sidious before, so she knows him, but had never beheld his face. Ventress had never beheld Darth Sidious's face. So she's never seen his face, so she has no idea what he looks like or who he is, so that just proves that she doesn't know that Darth Sidious is Palpatine. Nor would she likely see it now. So this paragraph actually takes place a few pages before Asajj Ventress dies, before Asajj Ventress gets killed by Count Dooku, so there's that. And then it goes on to say, Darth Sidious wore the same heavy robes and dark cowl that he always had, concealing his features, even now, when he assumed he would only be talking to Count Dooku. So even though Darth Sidious thinks he's only talking to Count Dooku, Asajj Ventress and Quinlan Vos are actually behind Count Dooku and watching in secret, by the way. But even when Darth Sidious assumes that Count Dooku is the only one talking to him, he's so careful and so methodical and so well planned and thought out that he makes sure to even tie up the smallest loose end and cover up the very smallest hole. And that's how careful he is. And with that careful planning and attention to detail, that is how and why he succeeded. That is how and why Darth Sidious was a winner and how he succeeded so much. So you really got to appreciate Darth Sidious's, I guess, skills. So yes, the point is, Asajj Ventress knew Darth Sidious, but she had no idea that Darth Sidious was Chancellor Palpatine. Again, Ventress had seen Darth Sidious before, but had never beheld his face, nor would she likely see it now. He wore the same heavy robes and dark cowl that he always had, concealing his features even now when he assumed he would only be talking to Count Dooku. So yep, there you have it. Asajj Ventress, much like General Grievous, had seen Darth Sidious before, but just had no idea who he was. And I assume the same can be said for Cad Bane as well. But that can be said in another video.